By the 1980s, Bengelia, who adopted the name Baba Vanga, had given thousands of accurate predictions and gained a reputation as the Nostradamus of the Balkans.
Baba Vanga said that she could see in her mind's eye. And when she would look at a person, she said that she could see their whole life in its totality, complete, from birth through their life until death, as if she were watching a movie.
What if the events of 2025 change our existence forever? Baba Vanga, the blind mystic known for her startling predictions, left a warning about 2025 that has everyone talking.
Among her numerous claims were predictions relating to world events, many which would later come true.
She spoke of a major energy crisis, forcing humans to seek resources on Venus, a deadly conflict that could devastate Europe, and even the rise of human telepathy. But could these strange and frightening predictions come true? And what do they all mean for our future? Join us as we reveal Baba Vanga's mysterious warnings for 2025 and their serious implications. A sleep pandemic. Baba Vanga's prediction of a sleep pandemic is one of her most unsettling warnings. She described a mysterious illness that could sweep across the world, causing people to fall into a sudden, unexplained sleep.
If you didn't get enough sleep before the pandemic, chances are you're still lacking enough Z's to stay healthy.
This condition, she claimed, would leave its victims in a coma-like state, unable to wake up for days, weeks, or even longer. What makes this prediction even more terrifying is the potential impact, not only on individuals, but also on society as a whole. How would governments, hospitals, and families cope if millions suddenly fell asleep and couldn't wake up? Some interpretations link this vision to the increasing prevalence of neurological disorders or unknown viruses that could emerge in the future. Others speculate that it could be symbolic, warning us about modern-day exhaustion or dependence on technology. Whatever the truth is, Baba Vanga's words leave us with chilling questions. Could a sleep pandemic really happen? And if it did, would humanity be prepared to face it? What do you think? If you think this is strange, hold on till you see the next prediction. The assassination of Vladimir Putin. Baba Vanga, often called the Nostradamus of the Balkans, made numerous predictions about global events, including an ominous vision for Russian President Vladimir Putin. The blind Bulgarian mystic, renowned for her alleged prophetic abilities, reportedly foresaw a dramatic attempt on Putin's life, orchestrated by someone within his own country. This prediction has stirred significant intrigue, given its implications amid Russia's geopolitical tensions and internal power struggles. Baba Vanga's followers claim many of her forecasts, like the September 11th attacks and the Kursk submarine disaster, came true.
Today marks 19 years since the 9/11 terror attacks, when 19 Al-Qaeda militants had hijacked 4 planes. They carried out suicide attacks against certain select targets in the United States.
While skeptics question the authenticity of these prophecies, her 2024 forecast about Putin's assassination adds to her mysterious legacy. Some interpret it as a warning of growing unrest and internal challenges in Russia, further increasing debates about her strange accuracy. This scary prophecy has captured global attention, raising questions. Could an insider's betrayal truly change the course of history? Or is this yet another cryptic tale tied to Baba Vanga's name? Only time will reveal the truth as we approach the year 2025. Conflict in mainland Europe. Baba Vanga's predictions about a major conflict in mainland Europe have sparked intense concern. She foresaw an escalation in tensions between nations, leading to devastating consequences for the population. With the ongoing geopolitical unrest, particularly the prolonged conflict between Russia and Ukraine, many interpret her vision as a warning of further upheaval in 2025. This could involve broader hostilities or even new powers entering the fray, causing catastrophic impacts on European stability. The chilling part? Vanga's predictions have often aligned strangely with real-world events, leaving many to wonder if Europe is on the brink of unprecedented turmoil. What do you think too? Earthquake in the United States. Baba Vanga, the blind Bulgarian mystic famed for her strangely accurate predictions, allegedly foresaw a catastrophic earthquake striking the United States. Though specifics like location or timing remain unclear, Her followers believe this prediction could be linked to the heightened seismic activity across the country. Baba Vanga, who is said to have foreseen events like the Chernobyl disaster, warned that this earthquake might result in widespread devastation and loss, affecting countless lives, countries.
One of the atomic reactors at the Chernobyl atomic power plant near the city of Kiev was damaged, and there is speculation in Moscow that people were injured and may have died.
But that's not all, because the mystic's followers also point out her broader prophecies for 2025, which include major natural disasters and global turmoil, heightening fears about such an event. So while skeptics question the validity of her predictions, the possibility of an earthquake in the US isn't far-fetched, given the numerous fault lines, including the San Andreas Fault in California. Messages from space. Interestingly, Baba Vanga's prediction about messages from space suggests that humans might receive signals or communication from extraterrestrial beings in 2025, something that could forever change the way we understand life beyond our planet. But what makes this forecast especially intriguing is its specificity. These messages are believed to come during a major global event, such as the Super Bowl or Wimbledon. While some view it as a hopeful sign of universal connection, others fear the unknown intentions of such communication. But this prediction aligns with her broader vision of a future where humanity faces both technological breakthroughs and catastrophic events. She's saying that we could potentially witness an era of contact with alien civilizations. Now, this idea of receiving messages from space taps into fears and hopes about humanity's place in the universe. Could we truly be on the brink of discovering intelligent life elsewhere? According to Baba Vanga, these cosmic events could open up a new chapter for humanity. So are we ready for what may come from the stars? Vanga's words urge us to consider the possibility that the future holds mysteries far beyond what we currently understand. We are now left to wonder if this event could redefine humanity's place in the cosmos, or if it might bring unforeseen challenges, but only time will reveal the truth behind this fascinating prophecy. If you think this is hard to believe, this next prediction will shock you even more. Terrorist attacks in Europe. Baba Vanga's prediction of terrorist attacks in Europe for 2025 has sent chills down the spines of many. The blind mystic warned of coordinated attacks targeting major cities, causing widespread chaos and fear. These acts, she claimed, could reshape Europe's political and social existence, leading to increased security measures and strained international relations. Now, given the current state of global unrest, this prediction feels alarmingly plausible.
The attacks today came just days after the arrest of a fugitive from the November attacks in Paris, which killed 130 people.
Europe has faced such threats before, but Baba Vanga's vision suggests something larger, more devastating, and potentially unprecedented. Her track record of foreseeing key global events adds weight to these chilling words. What makes this prophecy particularly unsettling is the lack of specifics. Which cities will be affected? Who might be behind these attacks? These unanswered questions leave a looming sense of dread as we all look forward to the year 2025 when we might have the answers. The mysterious tsunami in Asia. Talking about global unrest, it looks like Asia might be in for a long ride in 2025, as Baba Vanga's prediction of a mysterious tsunami in Asia has sparked fear and fascination. According to her vision, an unprecedented natural disaster will strike in 2025, causing massive destruction across coastal regions. This event is described as mysterious because it won't follow the usual triggers like earthquakes or volcanic eruptions. Instead, it might be tied to an unknown or unexpected force, leaving scientists baffled. The tsunami's impact, as foreseen by Vanga, could devastate entire cities, displacing millions and creating a humanitarian crisis on an unimaginable scale. Countries across Asia may struggle to recover from this catastrophe, potentially reshaping the region's geography and economy. If Vanga's prediction comes true, this tsunami could go down in history as one of the most shocking and mysterious disasters ever witnessed. Are we ready for this too? The dragon that will take over. Baba Vanga's prophecy about the dragon that will take over has captured global curiosity. According to her vision, a powerful force symbolized by a dragon will rise to dominate the world in 2025. Many speculate this dragon represents a major nation in the East, often interpreted as China, due to its symbolic association with dragons. Others believe it could signify a new global superpower or an emerging entity that challenges the existing world order. But what makes this prophecy strange is its resemblance to biblical symbolism. In the Book of Revelation, a dragon represents a powerful force capable of global influence, often bringing both awe and fear. Could this be a modern parallel to that ancient text? As China's influence grows in technology, trade, and geopolitics, believers argue Vanga's words are coming true, but skeptics suggest her dragon might symbolize a deeper, more mysterious power. So with 2025 approaching, many are watching closely to see if this prophecy unfolds. And like many of Baba Vanga's visions, the interpretation rests on the unfolding events of our time, keeping millions glued to the possibilities. New cure for Alzheimer's and cancer.
A new Alzheimer's drug will soon hit the market after gaining FDA approval today. Donanemab is meant to slow the rate of a brain's decline in the early stages of the disease.
If there are any of Baba Vanga's prophecies that have inspired both hope and speculation, it is that of a groundbreaking cure for Alzheimer's and cancer in 2025. According to her vision, humanity would unlock medical breakthroughs so advanced they could transform life expectancy and quality of life. This cure, she suggested, wouldn't come from traditional science alone, but from a combination of technology and natural remedies, and for humanity, the implications are quite enormous. For Alzheimer's, it could mean the end of memory loss and the restoration of cognitive function for millions, and for cancer, the cure might finally defeat a disease that has claimed countless lives. What's even more fascinating is the idea that this medical revolution could come from unexpected sources, perhaps linked to discoveries deep within nature or the cosmos. Today, scientists are racing to find solutions. In Alzheimer's research, there are promising new treatments focused on clearing toxic proteins in the brain. Clinical trials are showing potential in therapies like anti-amyloid drugs and gene therapies. For cancer, immunotherapy has been a major breakthrough, harnessing the body's immune system to fight tumors more effectively. Plus, personalized medicine is allowing doctors to tailor treatments based on genetic makeup, improving success rates. While no cure has been found yet, the progress made is astonishing. So if this prophecy is true, it could be humanity's greatest triumph, offering hope to those who have waited for a miracle. So as scientists race against time, only 2025 will reveal whether Vanga's prediction will change history or remain an unfulfilled dream. Death of a young leader, Alexei Navalny. This next prediction will leave you no less shocked. Baba Vanga's chilling prediction about the death of a young leader, widely believed to refer to Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny, has raised many eyebrows. Vanga foresaw that a prominent political figure would meet a tragic end mysteriously and suspiciously. Navalny, known for his vocal opposition to Russian President Vladimir Putin, was poisoned in 2020 and barely survived. Many fear that Baba Vanga's prophecy could come true shortly, as tensions around his activism continue to rise. Her followers have always believed her predictions are often accurate.
Blind mystic Baba Vanga says the end of the world will begin in 2025.
When she became blind, it is as if her other senses developed to receive messages and information about the future,
especially in matters of power and conflict. But the strange part of this prediction is how it echoes the mysterious circumstances surrounding the deaths of other high-profile leaders throughout history. So what's the fate of this young leader? Could Navalny's fate be sealed, as Vanga predicted, by forces beyond his control? Or will this powerful prophecy go unfulfilled, leaving us to question the true meaning behind her words? As the world watches, people are eager to know if this prophecy is a warning of something inevitable, or simply a chilling prediction of what could happen next in the world of politics. Economic crisis. Baba Vanga's prediction of an economic crisis in 2025 is both alarming and fascinating. She foresaw a financial collapse that would shake the global economy, leading to widespread poverty and turmoil. The crisis, according to Vanga, would not only affect banks and markets, but also devastate everyday life for people worldwide. With rising debt, inflation, and political instability, many wonder if her prediction could result from current global economic trends. They wonder if this crisis could stem from an unforeseen event, or if it will be the tipping point of an already fragile financial system. But the unsettling part of Vanga's vision is its timing. 2025 seems to be a pivotal year for the world's economy. As we face growing challenges in the financial world, her warning has many believing that a reckoning may be inevitable. If her prophecy proves true, it could change the course of history, leaving nations scrambling to recover. We seriously hope this doesn't happen, though. Climate change. Moving away from the state of the economy, Baba Vanga has also predicted climate change, and this prediction is both chilling and urgent. She warned that by 2025, the planet would face extreme weather events, leading to devastating environmental disasters. Rising temperatures, unpredictable storms, and floods would become more frequent, altering ecosystems and displacing millions of people. Vanga's vision suggested that these changes would force governments to take drastic action, but it may be too little, too late. So as global temperatures continue to rise, many wonder if her prophecy could be a dire warning of what's ahead. If we are truly headed for an irreversible environmental collapse. The world's leaders are struggling to address climate change, but Vanga's prediction reminds us that the clock is ticking. If her words are true, the next few years could be critical for the survival of our planet. Not stopping at her prediction of designer humans, Baba predicted that natural births will ultimately end this year, as humans will be completely reliant on laboratory babies. I agree that there is a possibility of humans tilting to science babies, especially after some successful attempts. However, we still have a long way to go in accepting it entirely, considering that the consequences, cons, and extent are unknown. Even if there were to be an agreement, it would take years or even forever for all humans to agree in unison. So, this projection seems unlikely to arrive. Keep those eyes glued to the screen because what's coming next will leave you on the edge of your seat. Number 9. Cyber attacks. Who would have thought that our reliance on technology and cyber power would put us in a vulnerable position with our safety in the balance? According to Baba Vanga's predictions, there is a forecasted increase in cyber attacks in 2024. She predicted hackers would become more adept and target critical infrastructure, including power grids and water treatment plants. These cyber attacks can cause widespread disruption and instability and endanger national security. Sadly, true to her predictions, in 2024, cyber attacks will be increasingly severe and complex as attackers have upgraded their tactics. One of the most concerning and prevalent developments is the rise of AI-driven social engineering attacks. Cyber criminals are leveraging artificial intelligence to create highly convincing scams that are difficult to detect, tricking unsuspecting victims into revealing sensitive information or granting access to their systems. Ransomware attacks have also become more frequent and targeted, with high-profile organizations often falling victim to these malicious campaigns. It's even worse because the increasing sophistication of these attacks makes them particularly challenging to prevent. The most scary thing is that criminals use zero-day exploits and advanced persistent threats, APTs, to perpetrate their evil, which could go undetected for a long time. Now imagine being under attack for a long time without knowing. That you agree with them will be catastrophic as you're at the mercy of these people, and they could decide to strike at any time. Our complete reliance on the Internet of Things technology makes it even more worrying, as these people could choose to hack into anything at any time, jeopardizing our safety. Crazy times we're in. Number 8. Unethical surveillance. Just when we thought cybercrime was the worst, she predicted that this year, there'd be a rise in unethical surveillance. Imagine your every move and activity being monitored via the technologies. The mere thought of it is chilling, because it'd mean there's no hiding place for anyone, and we're at the mercy of evil manipulators. The internet and technologies have made unethical surveillance much more accessible to pull off. Everything is so connected now, and technology has advanced to the extent that these digital devices can collect loads of personal data without permission. It's more disturbing because these surveillance folks have gotten pretty good at using all these advancements to their advantage. Surveillance technologies have advanced rapidly in recent years, with the rise of facial recognition systems, data collection, and artificial intelligence. While these technologies can have legitimate uses in enhancing security and public safety, their misuse or unethical application can lead to privacy violations and potential abuses of power. All that personal data of our digital footprints makes it much easier for those snoops to gather sensitive info without asking. And this on its own is a breach of our freedom, as when all this data is collected, there's a real risk of it being misused and used against us, which means that absolutely no one on Earth is safe from the grip of these wicked people. Now, sit tight because the plot twist is around the corner. Number 7. Cancer cure.
Let's talk about something a little more cheerful or hopeful. There has been a breakthrough in cancer cure. A clinical drug trial recently healed.
Hold on to your seats because the most anticipated moment in medical science is about to unfold. Should this next prediction of Baba Vanga happen, it'll be a huge plus to the health sector and a huge relief to humans at large, as this has been one of our most dreaded enemies. Baba Vanga predicted that by 2024, a cure to cancer will be found thanks to quantum computing. Though there have been reasonable achievements towards this direction, like immunotherapy, where the body's immune system is made to recognize and attack cancer cells. Targeted therapies, where the growth and survival of cancer cells are disrupted through specific molecular targets. Gene therapy. Liquid biopsies, where circulating tumor DNA and other biomarkers in a patient's blood are analyzed to enable early detection, monitoring treatment response, and identifying potential drug targets. There's hope that with the ability of quantum computing to process vast amounts of data and perform complex calculations, it could potentially accelerate drug discovery, optimize treatment plans, and enhance our understanding of cancer biology, which will ultimately result in the discovery of a final cure to the monster called cancer. We can't wait for that to happen. Number 6. Severe climate change. Baba Vanga predicted that in 2024, there would be severe climate changes with devastating natural disasters like tsunamis, monsoons, hurricanes, and tornadoes. While it's essential to approach predictions with caution, it's clear that climate change is already affecting our world. Scientists agree that human activities like burning fossil fuels and cutting down forests are causing global warming, leading to various consequences. As the Earth heats up, ice caps melt, causing sea levels to rise and increasing the risk of coastal flooding. This can make tsunamis even more destructive. Changing weather patterns due to climate change can also make storms more intense. Warmer ocean temperatures fuel the formation of powerful hurricanes and tornadoes, which can bring heavy rainfall and strong winds, resulting in widespread damage and loss of life. There's a specific prophecy about a mega tsunami that will supposedly hit Asia.
26th of December, 2004, a date etched in our memory. It was on this day that the world woke up to one of the deadliest natural disasters in recorded history.
And it is even said to be the most devastating one since 2004. The question her prediction didn't answer was exactly where in Asia the disaster will strike. She also said the Pacific Rim will experience a major earthquake. Of course, we know the devastation that'll be left in its wake. We have already witnessed the devastating impacts of these extreme weather events in recent years, and we know how catastrophic they were. So while Baba Vanga's prediction may seem unbelievable, exaggerated, or inaccurate, it's a wake-up call for us to take action to minimize the severity and frequency of extreme weather events. Number 5. Cure for Alzheimer's. This year is an excellent year for the health sector. In addition to Baba Vanga's prediction of a cure for cancer, she also predicted that a cure to the dreaded chronic disease, popularly known as Alzheimer's, would be found. Alzheimer's is one disease health practitioners have fought tooth and nail to find a cure to, all to no avail. According to statistics, as of 2020, over 55 million people were living with dementia, and experts think that number could skyrocket to 78 million by 2030 and a whopping 139 million by 2050. What's even scarier is that Alzheimer's is a leading cause of death for seniors. In fact, in 2021, it was the 5th leading cause of death for people 65 and up. 1 in 3 seniors died with Alzheimer's or another form of dementia, which is more than breast cancer and prostate cancer deaths combined. and this number is not showing signs of reducing any time soon. Now, since it is a sickness that one can live with for a very long time, sometimes stretching to as long as 20 years, it takes a huge toll on the finances of the patients or their caregivers. We're talking of an average of $400,000, a considerable sum of money to spend on something without a cure. So when you look at all these statistics and the impact Alzheimer's is having on so many lives, finding a cure would be one of the best gifts to humanity. We do hope. Number 4. Solar storm Vanga also predicted that in 2024, we could experience the worst solar storm in history. Solar storms happen when the sun releases bursts of energy like electrical charges, magnetic fields, and radiation out into space. Most of the time, these storms don't affect us much here. But Vanga's prophecy suggests this particular storm in 2024 could be so massive and powerful that it may have severe consequences for our modern way of life. Imagine if the storm was strong enough to disrupt our technology and electrical systems. It could cause widespread blackouts across large regions as the electrical grids get fried by solar radiation. And if the damage was bad enough to last for a while, that's where things could get chaotic. Think about our dependence on power and technology for everything: working, communicating, banking, and entertainment. If that all suddenly goes down for an extended period, it could create many problems and turmoil in society as people panic about not having access to necessities. Number 3. Change in Earth orbit. The Earth orbits around the Sun in an oval-shaped path called an elliptical orbit. On average, the world is about 93 million miles from the Sun. This precise distance, combined with the gravitational pull between the two objects, keeps the Earth steadily orbiting the Sun year after year. Now, if something were to significantly disrupt or alter Earth's normal orbital path around the Sun, it would have enormous consequences for our planet and all its living things. The distance between the world and the Sun determines how much sunlight we get. So if the Earth somehow got pushed closer to the Sun, it would absorb much more of the Sun's scorching energy and heat up dramatically. This intense warming could make global warming worse. That's not all. This orbital change would also mess up the weather, resulting in extraordinary and extreme weather events like a mix-up in the rain and snow patterns, increased storms and droughts, and difficulty forecasting. Not stopping there, this would ultimately result in a rise in sea levels, as the gravity from the Sun would affect the oceans differently, which could cause severe and unpredictable floods in coastal areas. Number 2. Alien visitation. Baba Vanga also prophesied that humanity would make first contact with alien life in 2024. While such predictions should be viewed skeptically, recent developments have lent credibility to her claim. NASA and the Mexican government released UFO information, which has reignited interest in Vanga's prophecy. More intriguing, top experts like astrophysicists and astronauts have hinted that a groundbreaking scientific paper providing strong evidence of biological signatures in an exoplanet's atmosphere could emerge soon. Specifically, they suggest this potential discovery may involve detecting combinations of gases like methane and oxygen or methane and carbon dioxide, combinations that indicate conditions conducive to life. The elite James Webb Space Telescope has been central to these exoplanet observations. One promising candidate is K218b, an exoplanet 8.6 times more massive than Earth with potential oceans and an atmosphere rich in hydrogen mixed with dimethyl sulfide, a molecule associated with life on Earth. While NASA hasn't confirmed any revolutionary findings yet, evidence uncovered by JWST could lead to the first conclusive identification of biosignatures revealing habitable exoplanets and alien life, precisely what the late Baba Vanga foretold would occur in 2024. Number 1. Increase in use of AI. According to Vanga, AI will become increasingly prevalent in various aspects of our lives, from healthcare and education to transportation and entertainment. At the moment, it is evident that AI is already playing a significant role in shaping our world. From virtual assistants like Siri and Alexa to self-driving cars and personalized medicine, AI transforms how we live, work, and interact with technology. The question is, what is the extent of integration, and what would be its consequence? The rapid advancements in AI technology suggest that Vanga's prediction may not be far from reality. With the increasing availability of big data, powerful computing resources, and sophisticated algorithms, AI systems are becoming more intelligent, efficient, and autonomous. This could lead to breakthroughs in healthcare, where AI-powered diagnostic tools and personalized treatments could revolutionize patient care. On the other hand, the widespread adoption of AI also raises concerns about privacy, security, and the ethical implications of relying on machines to make critical decisions. As AI becomes more deeply embedded in our lives, it is crucial to ensure that the technology is developed and used responsibly, with appropriate safeguards to protect individual rights and prevent unintended consequences. Moreover, the surge in AI use could profoundly affect the job market as machines increasingly take over tasks previously performed by humans. While some experts predict that AI will create new job opportunities, others worry about the potential for widespread job displacement and the need for workers to adapt to a rapidly changing employment landscape. Bottom line is the increasing integration of AI into our lives will have far-reaching implications, and it is up to us to shape the future of this transformative technology. Do you believe Vangas did really see the future, or are the unfolding of these predictions she made just memorable coincidences? Let's know what you think in the comment section. Also, we would be glad if you could spare a second of your time to support us by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. See you next time.